What's going on, friends? Logan Myerz here for Cinephellas.com, talking about a brand new film I just saw in the theater. Tonight I'm going to be talking about a movie I've been patiently waiting for all year since they announced the film, the Safdie Brothers' newest film, Uncut Gems. So over here at Cinephellas, we're good friends with the people over at A24 that consistently put out a lot of great films each year, and I think this year there's about 3 or 4 they put out that I absolutely loved. Uncut Gems being one of them. Definitely one of the best films of the year. I don't think it made my top 10, but definitely top 20 for sure. Films of the year are just absolutely fantastic. So this time around we have Adam Sandler. He's notorious for doing a lot of shitty comedic roles. He hasn't been in a good movie in a long time, so this is kind of him rejuvenating his career, showing us, the audience, that he really has the chops to be a good actor, and this is a perfect example. This is Adam Sandler's movie, and he completely knocks this role out of the park. So Adam Sandler plays Howard. He's a jewelry store owner in the jewelry district in New York. He's always placing bets. He's a total scumbag right from the get-go of the film. You get a really bad vibe from this guy. With him having this store, he has all these beautiful diamonds that he's selling to like celebrities and athletes and things like that. And you can tell something's definitely off about Howard, and Adam Sandler does a really great job with his performance. Essentially, he comes across a stone from Ethiopia. It's the Black Opal. It's like worth $1 million, as he says throughout the film. So what he's going to do is get this stone. He's going to sell it and pay off all his debt. But we find out early in the film it's not really about that. It's more of the gamble. He's a gambling junkie. He's going to gamble away his entire life. Howard will get some money. He'll like piss it away like immediately. He'll use that money towards the next bet to get more money, and just on and on throughout the film. And the worst guy to have your money, because you don't know if you're ever going to see that again. Essentially with the Black Opal, he gets it in a shop. It's worth a lot of money. Shows it to Kevin Garnett, and this film takes place in 2012 when Garnett was with the Celtics. Really badass NBA player, but Howard lets him use the Black Opal as a good luck charm during the playoffs. That pretty much sets up the rest of the film. We're introduced to a lot of great characters in this film. Lakeith Stanfield is Kevin Garnett's kind of wingman. He's a big part of this film. I love that actor. He's been in a lot of great movies. He was in Knives Out this year, which was one of the best films of the year as well. But he does a lot of different roles. He's really fantastic in this. We're introduced to Julia Fox's character. She has a job at Howard's jewelry store. She seems like a really good person you can trust, but Howard is really the scumbag in this movie because he's married or going through a divorce, and he's kind of screwing around with Julia Fox's character. And Howard owes his family member a lot of money, so it sets up a lot of tension throughout the film, especially the second all the way to the end of the film. And this is a high-stakes, high-anxiety film. This is a movie that you're on the edge of your seat, and they never let you go, being the Safdie brothers. And time is ticking, because if he doesn't get this Black Opal back, it's pretty much his life is going to be done. He could be dead. So it sets up a lot of great aspects of the film as well. And I love what the Safdie brothers do with their writing. And with this movie, Adam Sandler playing this kind of douchebag, scumbag jewelry store owner. In the beginning, you really hate him. I think towards the end of the film, you really feel for him, and you want him to do good and get through his shit and stop gambling all the money away, pay off his debts, and get through his life and get his family in order, because that's a mess as well. And with this film, like I said, there's a lot of high stakes, high anxiety. I was checking my heart rate while watching this film at the theater. It was like 120 beats per minute. So I was definitely like super anxious. I'm like not knowing what's going to happen. But I will say there's a lot of great moments in this film, a lot of great scenes throughout New York City. I thought the overall like cinematography and the way the editing and everything they did with this film is really well shot, and it really had this gritty feel of like New York City and kind of the tone they're going for in this film. A lot of great performances, Adam Sandler being the best. Julia Fox is really fantastic in her first role. Kevin Garnett as an athlete, he was really good and convincing. I love Lakeith Stanfield. He's one of my favorite newer actors, been in a lot of great films. Like I said, he was in Knives Out this year. He's in Atlanta, the TV show, lots of great stuff. So he was really great in this role, working with KG. In terms of writing and directing, the Safdie brothers do it again. I'm just going to keep talking about these guys because they're filmmakers that are on the rise. These are people I'm going to keep watching every movie they put out. And something with, filmmakers working with A24, they really give the filmmakers creative control to make these beautiful films that are all very completely different. The Safdie brothers, Ari Aster and Robert Eggers, all really great up-and-coming directors, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for us in the future. The only really negative remark I have to say about this film, I think it was just a little too long. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes. I think it could have been perfect and solid right at 2 hours, and it was just a little long, but also good at the same time. But that's my only negative remark I have to say about Uncut Gems. Besides that, I really had a blast with this movie. Definitely one of my favorites of the year. Adam Sandler, Oscar-worthy performance for sure in this role of Howard, and a really great ensemble of actors, actresses, great story, and all around just beautifully shot. So I'm going to give the Safdie Brothers Uncut Gems a 4 out of 5 Adam Sandler hair pieces. If you guys have seen Uncut Gems, what did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe. This is Logan Myerz signing out with the Sandman himself, Adam Sandler, up here at the jewelry store. Until the next movie review. Cheers!